Hey YouTube, hope everyone is doing great today. Welcome to my channel, Shaq's Beauty Camp. And to all you wonderful beauty campers, thank you for joining me as I introduce you to a very easy and advanced protective braiding hairstyle created by me through God's vision and His strength. Here are the tools that I use in order to achieve this new braided style. I will be sure to leave them in the description of this video. Also got me a snack because it will take us a few hours to accomplish this gorgeous new look. I showed you the Xpression pre-stretched braids and the Yar-Knot pre-stretched braids. Therefore, you can use any one of these nice flowing Kaenakelon braiding hair to achieve this look. This style is called the Yar-Knot Faux Locs, and it can be worn for all occasions such as birthdays, parties, weddings, proms, and so much more. The Yar-Knot Faux Locs is a braided hairstyle that creates an illusion to the client's head as a braided faux lock straight weave. Also, this style can be beautifully accomplished by doing micro to medium-sized braids with the Kaenakelon hair and a micro to medium-sized faux lock in the outcome. I have also done this technique in large sizes, but with all the tension, I prefer the small to medium technique, which is specialized for the style that I'm about to show you. The large size turned out pretty good for me, but yet again, I prefer small to medium size, which is my favorite way to go with this. Before I begin my braiding process, I like to section off my client's hair into sections. It doesn't matter how many sections as long as you're comfortable with it. Placing those sections in ponytail holders. You don't necessarily have to do extra clean parts when sectioning off your client hair. So I had no need for edge control until I was completely done and used it only on her edges. Keep in mind that you are doing somewhat a micro faux lock technique and time flies, so there is really no need for it. You can also choose to do small to medium sized box shaped parts or oval shaped parts with this style. Whichever you prefer is fine, but make sure that those braiding parts are small to medium sized. So today I will be doing the box shaped parts, starting with the back of my client's head. Using a small piece of the Kaenakelon hair, like I said earlier, you can also use a medium-sized piece of Kaenakelon hair to begin your braiding process. But we don't want the weave effect to be too full or too thin either, so use your discretion with the amount of Kaenakelon hair you are braiding with. If you have a client who has thin hair, you can use the medium-sized method, which, if they wish to achieve a much fuller look though. If that is what your client wants, then go ahead with the process. Depending on what size your client is comfortable with would be fine. Firmly by gripping the root of my client's natural hair as I begin braiding her hair in with the Kaenakelon hair. Together, braiding good ways down past my client's natural hair to where I will also end my faux lock wrapping. As you can see, I have braided down good ways past her natural hair length so that I will get my fuller look out of this. With your crochet needle, insert it through the root of the braided hair near the scalp. Open the latch up and place the Afro Twist hair in as you close the latch back, bringing the longest side of the Afro Twist hair through to the other side of the braid and firmly begin to wrap as usual downwards, but not too tight to irritate your client's scalp. Using your discretion, not tightly to hurt your client's scalp, hold the shortest end of the Afro Twist hair as you begin to wrap it around the braid all the way passing a good ways down your client's natural hair. Not halfway down though. Only if your client wishes to have half faux lock and half straight weave. Using your discretion because you have to wrap back up the braid as the Mali hair begins to become much shorter. Remember that you will be using the glute process for this method. Only if your client hair is lengthy and they may still want to do this faux lock style, then you might have to wrap the braid halfway down past the length of your client's natural hair. So you will have what I like to call half and half, because half of that braid is now faux lock and the other half is left out as straight weave, as I mentioned much earlier. You leave out the other half of the Kaenakelon hair because you want to accomplish your weave illusion at the end of this process. But if your client hair is much shorter, then use your discretion as you wrap down your braid. Always remember you are to always braid good waves down past your client's natural hair, so that as you wrap back up the Afro Twist hair, glue will not get onto your client's natural hair. As you near the end of your wrapping process, separate the end of the Afro Twist hair. Separate it into 2 10 pieces. With one of those 10 pieces, grasping it and firmly holding it in your hand, make a small knot as a security for the braid with one of those 10 pieces. And this is where your glue comes in handy. After tying in that knot securely, combine the 2 10 pieces of Afro Twist hair back together and begin to wrap back up, placing the Afro Twist hair, at least some glue onto the hair, onto the Afro Twist hair, the shortest end where you wrapped back up, until the shortest part of the Afro Twist hair runs out. You can rub the glued end of the Afro Twist hair together also, because we are definitely getting more security at the end of this process, and we won't be disturbing that small knot we made earlier, because it is firmly secured inside that wrap as we brush our left out ends of the Kaenakelon hair. You can also choose to just make your tiny knot and wrap the Afro Twist hair back up without the glue process. But I really want this style to last me much longer. Please stay away from where the knot and the glued ends of the faux locs is wrapped. So you're going to stay away from that. Always be mindful when you're brushing the ends of your straight hair. After I am done with each row, I then hold the end of my braids as I make a ponytail in my hand, and using my Denman brush, I begin clearing out any tangles each row that may be in the ends of the straight left out Kaenakelon hair. Please never brush where the faux loc ends, because we don't want to disturb anything, even though it is firmly knotted, wrapped, and secured by the glue. And even if you do not put glue, when you wrap back up with your Afro Twist, you have to always remember to not brush that Afro Twist hair where you knotted it and wrap back up. The knot is to secure braid ends, and then you wrap back up the straight hair. Once you are done clearing out the ends of the Kaenakelon hair, you are all done. So now you can oil your client's scalp, fixing those edges if you have left out, and spray with your Wig Shine, which is really shiny, and I love it. Wig Shine never leaves my Kaenakelon hair or weave dull. But you can use whatever oil or oil sheen that suits you best once you're done. You can even then go ahead decorating your client's Yar-Knot faux locs with decorative braid cuffs if your client wishes to have them. My client chose to bling up her Yar-Knot faux locs with some of these golden braid cuffs. You can achieve all sorts of styles with the Yar-Knot faux locs, such as buns, pin-ups, ponytails. You can even cut into a short bob look if you wish, or just let it flow like a straight weave. I've also wrapped my faux loc with, I've used the Molly hair, passion twist hair, and human hair Afro kinky before. But with the human hair Afro kinky, I've used human hair straight weave, and I wrapped it. I have another video with that, so I'll post it and you can look at it. It came out pretty good. A human hair is more costly, but at the end of the day, I really prefer the Kaenakelon hair. This video is just a short version of the Yar-Knot Faux Locs braid style, so that you can get familiar with doing it. Here are the amazing end results from my models before this. Thank you for watching my video, Beauty Campers. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos of unique styles.